Nipah! Welcome back, everybody. It's time for the daily Nipah Rika Fruity Simulator 25. You can get it yourself here at socksmakepeoplesexy.net/games and itch.io. It's as free as a Rika. Hi, Rika. Or she would lead off with a deep chuckle. No, Mabba Habba God with the 265 stream streak. Thank you, Mabba Habba God. Cooler, what's going on? They're in the trees. Those are Christmas trees, though. They're holiday trees. We'll burn down holiday trees too. That's true, that's true. They're in the trees. Burn them all. Sure, we'll have some of that today. Nice deep chuckle, you fuckle. How's everybody doing out there today? I'm a little later today. I was a little tired this morning. I kept being like, I'm up enough, but no, I just don't feel like it. I need a little extra sleep. I did take my meds. Arnold, bring the rocket launcher. Do it. Oh, one day he can wield that kind of stuff, not just the Magnum. But he's like, he's been on so many missions already, I don't really want to get him killed and try to get him to the next part. We lost all of our other people. Which is unfortunate. Skilling Roblo is also a lovely AI this time around. Neb do like the fire. That's true. Neb is a fire enjoyer. Flaming blow? Oh. Oh. I don't know if you can say that, Bo. Skilling blow, what do you think about? Chilling blow? That's good. Oh my god, I'm dying of that. That's a 300 deep chuckle in the season already. Man, those things add up real fast. That's a... Triple double. But yeah, I watched the beef dude do like 260 missiles on an alpha strike like instantly. So he was just running up to people and fucking blowing them up. Dude's so silly. And then, yeah, the laser one, where all the fucking mechs are just sitting on the side of that mountain. And all targeting together. It's like 20 extra-range large lasers. It seems like he's made them nerf a lot of things over the years. Like, he goes out of his way to make the most obtuse mech possible. And I was watching one he just came out with 2 months earlier this morning, which I actually found really enjoyable, was the 2v2s. I like the format that he put it at, where he shows the opponents and stuff. And he has an XL engine on a rifleman. What's up, MWG? It's a triple double. Nipah. What else does that dude have? I was checking out. Alright, the laser one might be my favorite still, just because it's so absurd. Literally blowing yourself up to blow somebody else up in a single shot. Although, to be fair, if you didn't die when you shut down, you could get a second shot out before you blew up. I mean, a 2-for-1, that's not bad. I think often after he shut down and woke back up and shot again, he just blew up because of overheating purposes. I think he got online enough to shoot again, which would just blow his mech up if he shot that quickly, which I think is what was happening, but I could be wrong. I've never played that game. Because there'd be a lot of explosion from overheats in that video. Very funny though. Like 40 armor and just 11 RPCs. Oh, that's so silly. I played a game called Splintered last night. If you saw Dungeon Antiqua on here, it is the Dragon Warrior version of Dungeon Antiqua is to Final Fantasy. At least to say, it's pretty much an homage to Dragon Warrior while doing its own thing. It's fun. Nipah. Oh no, Planet Zoo. Oh shit. Rangoons are a thing of the past now that Planet Zoo is out. Yes. For the second year in a row, we have 2 new red panda cubs that were. Aww. That's a. Wait, you work at the zoo? I used to work at the Toledo Zoo about 77 years ago or something. But I worked at the cafe that was next to like the Jaguar pit or whatever it was. Alright. That's back when I could move very well on my feet. So I was still in high school. Damn. That was pre-life beating me in. And 200 pounds. I miss having knees, I imagine. It would probably go a lot better if I opted to, you know, work out and actually do that stuff, but... I'm just so tired all the time and stuff. Not right, Rika. my medicine will kick in. I'll start waking up. But also, there's gonna be people fixing our plumbing all day today as well, so it might be a little noisy in here. At least I hope so. Freaking roots. Doing what roots do. Good for you, Roots. I'm rooting for you, just not in our pipes. What's up, Cardinal? Howdy doody. Oh my god. Those beds need to kick in. That's a triple double. Oh, excuse me. Trying to get my head in order here. My brain's out of order. What we did do yesterday was a lot of battle tech. And we're cooking them at this point. I mean, we got the best mechs of the Bull Shark, many of them. The high-end Marauder. We are officially in there, if you know what I mean. Yeah, what's up, Kid of Burden? This happens to be what I do to warm up my stream every day. Lasts about 30 to 45 minutes. It's called the Daily Nipah, Rika Fruity Simulator 25, technically. It's a lot of fun. We get to chill and talk to chat for a few. And we get to answer that question every time it comes up. There's a triple double. It's more of an ingrained cultural part of the stream at this point. That's right, Rika. That's right. We will continue our wonderful streak here. I mean, I've streamed this many times in a row. Yeah, let's folks get into the stream as well. What's up, Zest? And we can chit-chat. We can all talk about what happened yesterday. We can all talk about what's in the news right now. If you're a basketball fan, things got real weird yesterday when Jaylen Brown got traded to Philadelphia for old-ass Paul George for whatever reason. Ja Morant's a trailblazer now. Like, Giannis is on the Heat. Like, things are going everywhere right now. Yeah, I don't understand what happened with that trade. Like, they did win a championship, so maybe there's an idea behind what they're doing, but it was bad. Like, they could have gone a little extra to get Giannis, and then they would have had one of the craziest teams in the entire league. How's that be for Paul fucking George, exactly? Like, maybe 10 years ago you'd make that trade when Paul George was 26 and not 36, and not at the tail end of his career, and coming off one of the worst seasons he's ever had, and that's only going to get worse since he's 36. Not everybody's LeBron, NBA. And even LeBron's declining. Although I find it funny that Bron waited until his son got a contract with the Lakers, and now he doesn't want to stay with the Lakers. That fucking cracked me up. Motherfuckers sealing the bag for his son and then getting out of there. It doesn't matter if they cut him now. He got that guaranteed cheddar. Also, to be fair to Bronny, He's not the worst person in the NBA. That is absolutely true. He's had some rough spots, but, like, I think most of that is being on the shoulders of your father being fucking LeBron James. Who I knew. I've been watching since he was, like, 17 years old, since he was on ESPN at 17 when he was in high school. Especially around our area, since I grew up in Ohio. It's crazy to think he's still in the NBA. He's been in the NBA longer. Think about that. He's been in the NBA longer than he's not been in the NBA. That's insane. That's actually insane. Yeah, that was a crazy bad trade, it seems like, on the right now, yo. I don't get it. The fucking Philly gets a 29-year-old Josh Brown, and all they have to do is trade away 36-year-old Paul George, who's on the tail end. Nothing is comparable to the Luka deal. That might be the worst trade ever. And that was like that seemed like it was strictly for gambling reasons, though. So, who knows? There's so much gambling in the NBA. I just saw the other day that I think Malik Beasley got caught for cheating or something like that. I think betting in the NBA, or in sports actually, needs to end, or else all sports are just almost fake at this point. Like, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous how much they get away with. Fucking... Oh, my brain just stopped there. Holy shit. It's ridiculous they get away with the betting, and like some players are coerced or just do it anyways, which Emmanuel Clase for Cleveland Guardians being one of the best closers in the league, award-winning closer, being caught doing a betting scam will never not blow my mind. That is a $100 million contract in the making, and he blew it away on like a $50,000 DraftKings bet. That is a triple-double. Yeah, prop bets need to die. Betting is for closers. Well, I guess he did his job then, huh? Like gambling. Gambling is an addiction that they're allowed to use to their advantage as much as possible, and they're not giving that up. Too much money involved. Yeah, exactly. And it's so sad. It's so sad to see it turn that way. Capitalism has just destroyed humanity of some of its most important attributes. Caring, empathy, competitiveness. It's disgusting. That's a deep chuckle. It's just not the sports suit, it's just everything. Like, it's just another day of opening up Blue Sky to see more news of anti-trans stuff going on. I believe Trump used the words eliminate and trans in the same sentence again, so, you know, it's a good day. Glad Pride Month's over. I can go back to being on the #1 genocide list again for 11 months. We... I do too, but in the end, what is it gonna do? The only thing it's gonna do is put somebody who's smarter and as evil in the fucking seat, or more manipulatable. I mean, yeah, it is a satisfying thing to see one of the worst humans you'll ever meet die. Or see, even. Yeah, it turns out when you've hurt millions upon billions of people, you don't deserve empathy. So wish death on no one. Try being wished to death 24/7 and see how your attitude changes then. This is what I don't get out of people. They don't understand. Like, yeah, everybody's health is super important, but when you're being targeted specifically, like trans people are, or gay people, or people of other colors, it's a lot different. There is a triple-double. I'm sorry, Rika. These evil people bring out the worst in me. I shouldn't be soiling a wonderful Rika Furude sim with such anger. But it's righteous anger, so... Rika understands. There's a triple-double. Excuse me. Mailbox a few minutes ago, it's 112. Holy shit, dude. That is dangerous levels of heat. That is incredibly dangerous levels of heat. But don't worry, nothing's wrong with the world. We're not eating our own zone away and causing global warming and the death of our entire planet. It's nothing to worry about there. This is a hot day, right? Yeah, that's a great question. I better guarantee some of those animals ain't used to being in that stupid amount of heat. Oh yeah. There's probably a good reason why I feel tired all the time. And just enjoying my stream and you all and what we do here. Because beyond here is a world of hurt. But in here we get to play XCOM. We get to play Battletech. We get to play NES games, co-op competitively. Get to make jokes and have fun. That's straight. Getting close to 50 straights there, Rika. It's just a little tiring. But my medicine's starting to kick in a little bit now. Also, getting slightly heated probably woke me up a little bit. It's frustrating, because some people have the right idea to want to be allies, but some just don't understand that, like, being an ally is standing up to this kind of shit and saying something about it. They're not up for that. They just want to say, hey, we're on your side. Hey, look at you. And then walk away. It's like, fuck you. Yeah. No, it is not. Just be fucking cool, man. Trans rights are human rights. Trans rights are human rights. Suck my dick. I think that's the song. Are you some kind of liberal? Some liberal? Are you a demon rat? I hate it. I just want it to not exist. Where did humanity go so wrong towards each other? Chilling blow, for sure. Best I can do is make you a coach. I'm gonna be like Pawn Stars now. You can bring in this $10 million car. Best I can do is $500 and a quick handy in the back room. Yeah, I really didn't like that show. It's just so formulaic and full of shit. Look at this ancient fucking sword I have. Let me bring my ancient sword specialist in. Oh yeah, this is an ancient sword. Looks like a fucking 10-year-old kid off the street. Yeah, I've seen this online before. I have an ancient sword spec, right? Go wrong apparently when agricultural started. I'm tired, man. I'm just tired. I can get my guy in here, but right now I'm looking at about Tree Fitty. What's up, Blake? Leaving the waterers and growing legs was a mistake. I ain't selling you no sword for Tree Fitty. Is that a South Park skit? We were still coming around doing persistence hunting. Yeah, that's true. Somewhere along the way, men got scared and decided to make everything pathetic. Damn Loch Ness monster. Oh, shit, we're 2 rolls over. I wasn't even noticing. This is what happens when I get heated. I didn't even notice these things. Alright, Rika. 3,402 fates, and yet, even more awaits. Thank you for joining for today's Daily Nipah. If you'd like to join in on the Nipahness, socksmakepeoplesexy.net/games or ditch.io. It's all free. And there'll be more free games in the future. And it's a lot of fun. So check it out. And until next time, y'all, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate that very much. Please like and subscribe. I'd appreciate that as well. Positive vibes, my lovelies, and remember...